It's John Champion, and alongside me, Jim Beglin, your commentators at the Stade de France.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
So it's away we go then. David Luiz. And he's cut it out. This is promising. Shot could be on. Oh, what a lovely delivery. It deserved better.
And there's no doubt about that. That ball through was class, and it really warranted a finish to match.
Damian. It's a good spell of possession, this.
Essien. Ramirez.
Neatly flicked on. Goes steaming forward. Barella. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Benjamin Pavard.
Is it a free?
No, that's been intercepted. The ball throughs are really... Can he find a finish? Yes, he can! 1-0, never any doubt. That was a given, it always was.
And it looked as if he had no room to try and engineer a chance there, and yet his strength and desire came through. It's a very well-worked finish.
Trail at this early stage, how will they respond?
Well, for me, they're really up for this. I know it's still early, but that's how you start a game.
Ramirez. Bertrand.
They really need to start looking for some space. The chances aren't going to come if they keep playing like this.
15 minutes till half-time. He's found his man.
Here is Essien.
Nice one too.
Lampard. Oh, that caught everyone by surprise.
I thought he showed real composure in creating the opening for himself, but it was a bit of a waste in the end.
Bertrand.
Into the channel. And the flag has stayed down. Chance. Whistle goes. He's been given offside.
Well, I thought he was onside, but the decision was for the referee's assistant.
Lampard. Essien. Bertrand.
Whistle's gone. Just offside. Barrera brings it forward. Cuts it out. In comes the cross.
They've been given a corner.
Here's the ball in.
They'll have a chance from this corner.
Here's the ball in. Benjamin Pavard. Could be a chance here. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there.
Ramirez.
15 minutes till half-time. Looks to slip it through. It's got through. Keeper has beaten it away. Inter have a corner kick. Delivers the ball. Positions himself well and cuts it out.
Ramirez.
Now a chance to break.
Then they're free.
Hakan Çalhanoğlu. The ball is with Lampard.
Tries a through ball.
We have 5 minutes to go in this half and just the one goal between the two sides.
Bastoni. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Barrera.
Then they're free.
Here it is now, surely.
What a save!
There's the delivery. And that'll be the last act of the first half.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They worked tirelessly for me.
Head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead.
Here is Essien.
David Luiz. And that's been intercepted.
Hakan Çalhanoğlu.
David Luiz. That's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next?
Denzel Dumfries.
Cuts it out.
Well, that came from a lack of vision. The space was out wide and yet he hit traffic. Someone's got to get on the ball here. They need to get it into the box.
Denzel Dumfries.
Bertrand.
Who does have an assist to his name. He's onside. Pumps it into the area.
Lampard. Lampard.
And collective relief. Forward it goes. Bastoni. Almost an hour gone. That'll be a throw-in.
Ramirez.
He spotted the run and played him through. Here's the cross. Really well taken goal. Take a 2-goal lead and things should be comfortable from here on in. Oh, an absolute gem of a cross. It made the header simple.
Yeah, his run just gave the defence one problem too many and he eluded everyone to tuck it away. Excellent header.
Grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, at 1-0 this game was very much in the balance, but at 2-0 they ought to be able to defend this lead from here.
Ramirez.
Well, listen, when it's congested through the centre of the pitch like that, they'll threaten more from the wider positions.
It's a loose ball.
They may well get a bit more joy down the flanks. They'd certainly find more space out there.
Bertrand.
Plays it through. Benjamin Pavard.
Bertrand.
And the flag has stayed down.
Well, can this corner finally lead to a goal? It's right in front of the home fans as well. They'll be hoping for a better delivery.
And the keeper's in command. Mkhitaryan!
Ramirez.
David Luiz.
Here is Osman.
Half an hour gone in the second half. He's onside. And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. Tries the volley. Oh, taken with style. Back within one. They have them in their sights again. Reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
get themselves back into contention.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key.
David Luiz. Whistle goes, he's been given offside. Zielinski, Barrera.
Denzel Dumfries.
Well positioned to make that interception.
Essien. Hazard.
He's onside. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him.
Campagnaro.
Looks to thread it through. Swings it across.
Denzel Dumfries.
Juan Mata.
Oh, fine through ball down the middle.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle.
Who knows what might have happened if we'd had just another 5 minutes. In the end, they were desperately hanging on for the win.
Well, it probably worked out to be the right scoreline.
It's John Champion, and alongside me, Jim Beglin. your commentators at the Stade de France.
Hi John, hi everyone. I'm really looking forward to this match.
Barella. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there.
Lampard. There's Eto'o. Ashley Cole.
Whistle goes, he's been given offside. Bastoni. Benjamin Pavard. Here it is now, surely. Oh, great play. Oh, how good is he? 1-0, never any doubt. With the smoothest one-on-one finish, he is one very cool customer.
Well, when you go one-on-one with the keeper, you can't afford any indecision, and that was decisive and clinical.
Trail at this early stage, how will they respond?
Oh, that's how you go about the start to a match. Pace, energy, and a real cutting edge.
Can he find a finish? Yes, he can! 2-0, and they're already threatening to run riot. What a fabulous hit. No keeper in the world is keeping that out.
Well, maybe they were asking for it there, because if you allow him that time and space, he's capable of scoring from anywhere, and that's tremendous.
Grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, at 1-0, this game was very much in the balance, but at 2-0, they ought to be able to defend this lead from here. He knew he had options, but his awareness was let down by his failure to concentrate on the ball in.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. He's been left feeling annoyed with that. Martial! They are rampant! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
Excellent work to intercept the pass, and then the finish too.
Oh, he's cut out the pass in a crucial area, but he still had a lot to do, and that's a clever finish.
Take a 3-goal lead, and they are romping out of sight.
Ramirez.
David Luiz.
Ramirez. Essien.
That's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? That's not going to make it.
He's looking for that right pass. And Ashley Cole. Lampard.
Tries a through ball. Whistle's gone. That for offside? Yes, it is. Benjamin Pavard. Barella.
Hakan Çalhanoğlu.
Cuts it out.
Well, they're just not realising their potential. They have to find an end product.
David Luiz.
Lampard.
There it is!
Oh my!
Comfort! Yet more comfort! Easing away. No second invitation needed. Hit it true and unerring. A screamer.
Oh, that was just technically great. His balance was matched by the contact of foot and ball, and it's a top goal.
Totally rampant here. Tries to pick out a teammate. He's onside.
Well, it's a sharper cutting edge they need in front of goal.
Almost half an hour in now. It's a clear foul, and the referee's got a decision to make.
And Eto'o.
He spotted the run and played him through,
Hazard.
whose goal-scoring skills have already been evident. Barella. And he's cut it out. It's a loose ball.
Well, it's a sharper cutting edge they need in front of goal.
Ashley Cole.
Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick.
And Essien. Here is Lampard. Here's Ashley Cole. Lampard.
Barella brings it forward. Chance to shoot. Whistle's gone. Just offside.
And Ashley Cole.
And he has been fouled there.
Going to do a quick reference to the 40th minute. Eto'o.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye.
Lampard. Lampard!
Good save, he got a decent fist on that. Positions himself well and cuts it out. Barella. He's found his man.
Lampard. Here's Ashley Cole.
Chance! Hazard! And that is going to be the final action of the first half.
Well, the thing I've liked about that first half is the urgency they've kept in their passing. They've been swift, they've been direct, and they've just kept getting through on goal. Wonderful stuff.
It's a big margin between these sides. Away we go then, just 45 minutes left to save their skins.
Chance!
Corner, good play there by the defence.
And he's cut it out.
Hakan Çalhanoğlu.
Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted.
Kicked off. Chipped it.
And he's kept it out.
But just how wasteful was that?
Zielinski.
Then they're done free.
Can he find a finish now? Keeper's got his work done.
Well, as they say, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. But from that range, accuracy and power are the key ingredients. That's what's needed now.
Martial! Comfortable claim for the keeper.
Okay, they've got nothing to show for it, but that was a really incisive counter-attack, and it's hard to defend against that type of breakaway.
Mkhitaryan. We're steaming forward.
And Ashley Cole. Here's Eto.
And that's been intercepted.
Hakan Çalhanoğlu.
Looks to thread it through. No, he wasn't going to let him past.
They may well get a bit more joy down the flanks. They'll certainly find more space out there.
Nicely worked. Now.
Just as well the defender was on hand to mop up the loose ball.
In comes the cross.
The ball is with Lampard. Missed time challenge. Looked worse than it was. Free kick.
Tries to get some whip on it. And that's been repelled. Well, they could break here. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him.
Well, listen, when it's congested through the centre of the pitch like that, they'll threaten more from the wider positions.
Here's Essien. Hakan Çalhanoğlu.
Does well to read it and intercepts.
Here's Eto.
He's onside. And he's cut it out.
Essien.
A chance! Closing in on the last quarter of an hour.
Here is Lampard.
Looks to slip it through. Barella.
Ashley Cole. Bertrand.
Shot could be on. Martial! And that's wide. Has it in a wide position, so what next? He's taking on the lot of them. It's a good spell of possession, this. And the flag has stayed down.
Lampard.
He's put it wide.
He was in such a great position in front of the goal, and you'd expect him to score from there, but somehow he's missed it.
Bastoni.
Then sẽ đá free.
Could be a chance here. Well, they will not want a repeat of that.
If the support had come quicker, that wouldn't have broken down.
It's got through to him. Here it is now, surely. Mkhitaryan. Mkhitaryan!
Well, they need a lot more urgency in that area.
This is promising.
He parries it.
That's a corner kick. Delivers the ball. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle.
A cruise, really. Never threatened, rarely troubled, easy winners.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. And that gets things running. Barrera looks to slip it through.
Eto'o. Hazard.
Benjamin Pavard. Bastoni. Mkhitaryan. Brings it forward. Going for goal! There's the delivery. Barrera. He's had a go!
Ashley Cole.
Into the channel. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Shot could be on. He's onto it, and it's in! And he's buried it, 1-0.
As sweet as you like.
But when the balls are coming from behind, they're never easy to control, so all credit to him for putting that away.
Trail at this early stage, how will they respond?
Well, for me, they're really up for this. I know it's still early, but that's how you start a game.
Essien. Lampard.
It's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? Good run. Where to from here?
He wants to get a cross in from here. Here is Essien.
A chance!
Lampard. Lampard.
Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Eto'o. And Lampard.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there.
Ramirez. Here's Essien. Essien!
That was mighty close.
And it may have been ambitious, but he came so near to finding the net. I think that's unfortunate.
He's looked long this time.
Hakan Çalhanoğlu. Essien.
Goes steaming forward. The ball through's a really good one.
Well, that was simply an example of poor vision and awareness. The obvious route to take there was out wide, and he failed to spot it.
Bertrand. Here's Eto'o. Now through to Lampard.
Damian. Benjamin Pavard. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Mkhitaryan. Chance! Shapes the shoot! And really well taken goal. Inter are back in business. He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Well, listen, last line of defence, and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, we thought that this one would be close between two strong sides like this, and I think that just goes to prove it.
Gone back to the keeper.
Lampard. Lampard!
They've done it! Ahead again!
A defensive howler punished emphatically.
That's a really silly mistake to give the ball away there, but he's done really well to cut out the pass and get the finish away.
Go into the lead.
Oh, this fella's Mr. Reliable. Whenever you need to find a goal from somewhere, he delivers. What a top man.
Hazard. Hazard.
Goes steaming forward.
Lampard.
Martial! Oh, that is very close.
Well, look, his odds from that sort of range were never great, and yet he almost produced a very, very good finish.
Then they're free.
Hakan Çalhanoğlu.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye.
Lampard. Bertrand.
Plays it through. It's come through.
Then they're free. Then they're free.
Mkhitaryan. That's not going to make it. Well positioned to make that interception. referee brings the first half to a close.
I just think they've knocked the ball about really well. You know, made the opposition chase it all over the pitch, but importantly, they've got that lead.
Head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. Passes it through. And that's been intercepted.
Essien. Eto. Essien.
And the flag has stayed down.
Can he shoot?
Could be a chance here. Oh, the defence stood firm. Mkhitaryan.
Eto.
Then they're free.
Nice little flick. Brings it forward.
Hazard.
And he's cut it out.
Well, he didn't have much on there. I thought he had to go it alone. They really need to start looking for some space. The chances aren't going to come if they keep playing like this.
Barella. Plays it through.
Yeah, it's all very easy on the eye, but I think they're just missing something a little more incisive now to complement some very good build-up play.
He's onside.
Tackle from an awkward angle. Referee says free kick.
And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Mkhitaryan. No, that's been intercepted. To the keeper and go again.
Here's Fernando Torres.
Cuts it out. David Luiz.
Fernando Torres. Lampard. Here's Fernando Torres. Here's Ashley Cole. Throw in. Lampard. Hakan Çalhanoğlu.
It's a good spell of possession, this.
Essien.
Neatly flicked on. And the flag has stayed down.
Well, they've not been troubled too much at the back, so they can play on the front foot, but losing possession still presents danger.
Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Looks to slip it through. Chance! chance. Could be a chance here. In it goes. What remarkable powers of recovery.
Oh, this is a real show of character. Rather than let their heads drop, they stood proud and fought hard. Brilliant.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal. So all square and not for the first time. Torres! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Oh, he could really have put his team in the driving seat by scoring there.
And the flag has stayed down.
And too much strength to that.
Hoofs it forward. Zielinski. He's onside. Looks to slip it through. Clears it out of harm's way.
Campagnaro.
Has created one goal already.
And now,
Looking, they've done it! And the comeback is complete. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, and I don't mind admitting that this is my kind of football. Good passing and movement with the right tempo and purpose. It's really enjoyable.
and it's the substitute who scored. I bet the manager feels pretty good now.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Oh, that is such a big goal, but there's still time for another twist in this game. Nothing's quite certain about it yet.
And he's cut it out. There is the final whistle.
They showed plenty of resolve individually and maturity as a team